So we're getting ready to pull these drums off here. We're going to pull the cotter key out of here, take the nut off, take all the bearings out, race, pull it off. We're going to knock the spindles off, pull the ball joints out, and take this steering off. And then we got drop spindles for it, and new brake lines and steering. So I wasted a ton of time on that. I thought I was going to have to reuse the steering arms that came with the factory spindles, but I forgot that the drop spindles that I had in the kit were of a later model, so they have the steering arms made into them. So on the other side, we'll just yank that whole assembly off. So here I'm just setting up preload on the bearing. It's something I just have a feel for. If it's too tight or too loose, you'll burn up your bearings prematurely and they won't last. So on this side, I'm just pulling the brake hose and the nuts from the ball joint. I'm just going to yank the spindle with the brake assembly attached off as one piece. It'll make it a little bit quicker than I did on the other side. So far, I've been really impressed with this kit from CPP. It's had almost everything you need to swap it over to disc brakes, new ball joints, steering, all the parts. The only complaint that I do have is that the calipers rub the stock wheels. I was hoping to keep the stock wheels on the truck and to save a few bucks. So I did have to purchase some different wheels for the truck. So I did forget that this kit came with dust shields, so after this I went back to the other side and threw the dust shield on. Alright, so we're just throwing the tie rods on and we'll get the wheels ready. So the wheels I ended up picking up were 22-inch GM Transport wheels, so we're going to clean these up and probably paint them white. So this is probably not the best way to do this, but what I'm going to do here is take my cutoff wheel and cut around a circle. They do make a kit that has a hole saw and a bracket you can cut the center out of, but it's expensive and I just want to save a few bucks here and use just a cutoff wheel and a die grinder. All right, well that's it. Center's out of this one. We'll just clean it up with the die grinder and a roll lock, and then do it 3 more times. So I'm just going to use a carbide burr here, clean up the inside. Then after that, I'll take my roll lock and sand down the inner and outer surfaces. Alright, now that that's all cleaned up, I've got some 265 35 22s. We're going to mount them up on the rims and get them mounted on the truck. Here I'm just removing the TPM sensors and valve stems and installing just a normal valve stem in there. Alright, let's throw them on the truck. Alright, that's it for the front brake install and the wheels and tires. Next, we'll tackle everything under the hood and install the steering column and remove the gas tank from inside the cab and install the new one under the bed. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.